What is going on, YouTube? We're back with another DFS lineup video, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys my favorite players for April 4th, 2018 for NBA and DFS. This is gonna work both for Draftkings and Fanduel. I picked guys that are gonna do well in both, so you guys kind of whichever one you're using, it'll work. So the first guy is one of my favorite guys, Aron Baynes. Now he's starting, and the reason I like him so much is his value is 6.44, and that is almost unheard of. Just an insane value, for the amount of points he's scoring and his cost. Look, he's projected to get 23 plus points, and he only costs 3,600. So Aron Baynes is definitely a guy to go after, and he's only $100 more on DraftKings. So definitely got to go after. He's been pretty solid the last 3 games. His minutes have been great, and even though he's so cheap and has such a good value, his usage isn't out of this world. It's definitely a little bit higher than I'd like, but it's not out of this world for what I think it should be. So he's got a good matchup as well. The defender playing him at center is 22nd overall, so I think Aron Baynes is definitely a good guy to throw in at center, and I think he's going to give you guys a ton of value. So Aron Baynes, definitely look into him, throw him in some of your lineups. Next guy I have at small forward is Robert Covington. He's got a pretty good matchup coming against, Detroit, and then he's projected pretty good amount, as well as he has a good value. Anything over about 4.3, 4.4 is a pretty solid value. So you could see, he's got good value, 4.58. His minutes have been pretty decent, averaging about 32. His usage isn't insane as well, especially for a bigger name guy like Covington. That's definitely good. So yeah, I think Covington's going to have a really good game against, a not so good Detroit, defense. Next guy, Ben McLemore, as shooting guard. The defense he's playing against isn't good. That's for the whole defense and the player playing against him. His value isn't super good, but I still like him just because his matchup is so good. He's averaged the past 2 games, he went 21 and 20. So, he's definitely got potential to go 20 plus, which is solid for, such a cheap price point, as well as his minutes, have been pretty decent. And so, yeah, so I think Ben McLemore is a good play. Maybe not put him in all of your lineups, but I think if you throw him in some, he's going to surprise a lot of you guys and, go for 20 plus points for the 3rd game in a row. Especially at that price point, that's very good. And also, if you guys were wondering what this, tool I'm using is, it is Draft Dashboard. It is the only tool I use to make my fantasy lineups, and it has made me so much money. It's been like my saving grace for DFS. I used to lose literally every single night, and now I win about 85 to 90% of nights by using this tool, and so it's a very good tool. And if you want to try it out for a week, you can click the link in the description and you'll get like a 7-day trial. So definitely try it out, see how you like it, see if you win. I know it's definitely helped me out, so I think it'll definitely help you guys out. So if you are interested in, trying out this tool for yourself, seeing all the sleepers and the studs it says, definitely go and try it out for a week. Like I said, the link will be in the description of the video. So let's keep going. So at point guard, I have Tyler Johnson and Goran Dragic. Either one is fine. They both have good value. Goran's got a little bit better. I think I like Goran a little bit more just because his projection is pretty high, as well as he's got that ability to go for like 45, whereas I don't think Tyler Johnson really does. Their minutes have been about similar. Goran's usage is definitely a lot more, but they're both playing against a bad matchup. And, Draft Dashboard has Goran as 100 compared to Tyler Johnson as an 89. I think they're both good plays, but I think Goran's going to be a little bit of a better play for you. So I would definitely throw Goran in at point guard. And then the final guy at power forward is James Johnson. He's got a pretty good value coming in, 4.79, projected 31 plus points. And you can see here he's, been consistent. Other than that 19-point game, he had 30, 39. We can actually see the other ones. Then he had 46 and 26. So he's been very consistent, averaging a good amount, getting pretty decent minutes. Maybe I wish you would have like a little more minutes, but it's not bad. You can't complain with that. Usage is around average, what I would expect, but he's got a very bad matchup. I mean, good for him. The defense is bad, is what I meant. So, the defense is playing against is 29th in the NBA, and then the position he's playing against is 26th. So James Johnson, I think, has potential for a really big game, and I think he could go 40-plus points. So if you guys are looking for a power forward that's not too expensive and has that 40-plus point, type of caliber, I think James Johnson is definitely a guy to go with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you throw some of these guys in your lineups and they do good for you. I definitely have a lot of confidence in these guys that I just listed, or else I wouldn't list them. But yeah, so if you do want to try out this tool, link in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you guys with another lineup tomorrow. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see my lineups every single day.